There we go. So, hello and welcome to day 13 of our 30-day meditation challenge. Hope you're all keeping well. You might hear me a little bit puffed up or bunged up today. I got a little bit of a histamine thing going on. So I apologize in advance if that kind of comes through in the meditation. I'll do my best to not sniffle too much. So while we get everyone ready, or allow some time for everyone to get ready, I wanted to take the opportunity and go through some of the things, some of the oils that have come in for today, or that I'm choosing to work with today. And there's three of them: patchouli, arbor vitae, and frankincense. Arbor vitae is also known as the tree of life. Now, what's been really going on for me today, like the whole day, is like bouts of sneezing attacks and feeling really out of sorts. Now, when I sit down with something like this, I look for kind of the underlying, not necessarily the underlying cause, but what I can do on a deeper level, as well as supporting myself with nutrition and eating the right things and blah, 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 foods that are lower in histamine and so on. Anyway, that's a separate issue. But what really was highlighted to me, or for me today, was we try and sort things out in our head very often. I mean, raise your hand if you can kind of identify with that. But the whole point is we're vibrating beings. Like we're frequency, energy that's vibrating at a certain frequency, and our thoughts is one type of frequency. And so we have different kind of parts of us vibrating at different frequencies all the time. And our thoughts is one, but to try and change the orchestra, if you like, of frequencies through our mind alone, and especially if we're trying to figure things out, we're not even trying to get into a good state of thinking or being, we're kind of limiting ourselves, So today's focus is really going to be about, we're going to be dropping down into our anchor point as per usual, and we're going to take it to the body. We're going to allow our body to calibrate, if you like, to bring more coherence to our energy field and the way that we're vibrating. So some good oils for this, some good oils that can help us in this, because it means getting out of our mind. And I'm not saying, stop thinking or anything like that. It's just bring the focus and attention elsewhere. And we're going to bring it into the body, into the heart, and into the breath. So nothing really unusual to what we've been doing here all the time over the last 2 weeks now. But we're going to put a little extra emphasis on it. And the oils that we're using, so patchouli, very ground. All of these oils, the three oils, are really grounding. They're wood oils, and tree oils tend to be very grounding. If anyone is familiar with yoga, the tree pose in yoga is also very grounding. So the same thing with these oils. And the way that I've used them is I've put patchouli on the soles of my feet. I did the same thing with arbor vitae, and I also put a little bit on the back of my neck. And frankincense, I actually took a drop on my thumb and put it in the roof of my mouth, and I have a drop on the top of my head. And what I'm going to do now, as we start, is I'm going to take another drop of patchouli. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of arborvitae as well. You can mix them into my hand. And whenever you're ready, find yourself in a comfortable position, whether that's sitting or lying down, and let's begin. So we're bringing it to the body. That's our intention for today. So I invite you to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths together. If you don't have an oil, don't worry. You're just going to follow the breath anyway. And so we breathe in and we breathe out. And we breathe in. And out. And breathing in. And out. And breathing in. And out. And yes, as you allow the breath to settle, to become deeper, I invite you to put one hand, if that feels comfortable for you, on your lower abdomen, just underneath your navel. And what this does is it simply allows you to bring your attention to your breath and allowing your breath to travel all the way down into your lower belly. Noticing how, as you breathe in, your hand rises, and as you breathe out, your hand falls. And this is a great focus point to have. If there's any mind chatter that starts at any time, simply bringing your attention back to noticing your hand on your belly and your breath going in and going out. You know, it may sound simple to focus on your breath, and if you try and do that for a certain amount of time, it is very likely that your mind will wander. That's natural. And so to have something to come back to whenever you notice that is going to train that muscle. It's going to train that focus. And in fact, it's in each time that you bring yourself back to this point, noticing your breath going in and going out. Each time you do that, each time you bring yourself back to that, you are strengthening that muscle. You are strengthening that focus. And as the breath slowing down and relaxing into your body, you may notice your bum on your seat or on the floor. And notice the support that the floor or ground underneath is providing. You may want to bring attention to your legs and your feet. And again, notice the support that is offered to them from the ground beneath. Is this a safe space for you? This is exclusive time for you. Nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, nobody else to be. This is a time for you. And you may notice your shoulders relaxing. You may notice other parts of your body start speaking to you in terms of letting you know that tension is letting go. Or perhaps there's some pain or discomfort making itself known. Noticing this and allowing your breath to flow through it. Allowing your muscles, your tissues, your organs, and your cells to take part in your breath. And just for now, just for these moments that you are seated here, giving yourself space to be. Just for now, I wonder, is it possible to let go of everything else that does not belong to this moment? Knowing that you can pick it up as soon as you finish here. But for now, what if we took a break from that and allowed our being to let go and simply land right here, right now? And if there is something, anything at all that's been bothering you, it may be pain in your body, it may be a thought, it may be a situation or a person, I invite you to allow for that to go through your body. So what I mean with that is bring your awareness to how that expresses itself in your body. So what happens in your body when you're confronted with this situation or this person or this pain? Where do you notice it in your body? And that's where we're going to bring the focus. And that's where we're going to bring the breath. So we're still anchoring in our lower belly, but we're allowing the breath to move through whatever part or parts of your body that is expressing something around this issue for you. We're allowing your body to to process it without your mind, without the story. Simply noticing the feelings, the sensations, and staying with the breath. And if at any time you feel like it's too much or you want to stop, simply come back to your hand on your belly, noticing how it's moving up and down as an in and out with your breath. Beautiful, beautiful. And so before we finish up for today, I would love for a shower of gratitude to come down all over you, all over your beautiful body, into each and every cell. You are doing some amazing work here, and we are already on day 13 of this challenge of setting up this new habit. So when you feel ready, you can bring some light movement into your body if you wish. Perhaps a deeper breath in and releasing out. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow again. Bye bye.